following presentation of the NBA.
Aujourd'hui, on va affronter un gros match, les gars. Gros match, les gars. Match décisif. On va jouer contre Karl Anthony Towns.
Minneapolis is the scene for the Magic. The big man who can do a little bit of everything down low.
Minneapolis.
Wendell Carter looking to lead the way for them
Là, nous
as they
jouons
wind up for
contre
action.
les Minnesota Timberwolves.
Magic
Karl
Timberwolves
Anthony Towns
is next, right after this.
Ça va chauffer, les gars.
Welcome everyone, let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. A look at the Magic starting group. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Ben Carroll. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Bamba in at the 5, down low. And for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Torrey and Prince. Then it's Russell. And it's Noel in at the 2.
The Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Wagner outside. Here's Bamba. Wagner passes to Bamba. And here's Anthony for 3. Gobert pulls it in. And here are the Timberwolves. It's Russell with the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws
Franz
coming up.
Wagner, doucement, mon
It's
gars.
on Franz Wagner.
And now in the final year of his
Take it easy.
contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that
D'Angelo
level.
Russell.
And the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Free throw good, Russell. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And this game features 2 tremendous passing teams. And it should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Towns down low. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game.
The timing that Towns has is admirable. So fantastic at getting the shot off before a defender can react.
Here's Ben Carroll. Towns with the defensive effort.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. Towns for 3. It's not going to go for him. And Orlando will come the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Non mais c'est quoi ça? C'est quoi ça, les gars?
Just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Suggs shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
C'est pas vrai. Doucement, les gars. Doucement, les gars.
First free throw of the game.
Shooting for Orlando, Jalen Suggs.
And the first one drops.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step.
Le Bamba, go back.
No, mais Gobert pas fait ça, Bamba. You have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
It's Anthony with the drive. Good on the
Super,
shot.
super drive.
With an aggressive
Super
move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body.
Nous sommes à Minneapolis.
So the Timberwolves called their first time. Notice you have to appreciate how confident Cole Anthony is in his game.
Kevin, I love the swagger this young man plays with. He feels and believes that he can score on anyone at the NBA level. And that kind of attitude is what, to me, makes this guy unguardable. And, Greg, I cannot imagine how proud you are as his father.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt that I'm proud of him. And you're right. He probably does think he can score on just about anybody, even when he can't.
Here's Carter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Russell from long range. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Orlando trailing here. Over in the corner, Isaac. No good. A chance to take the lead there. Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's the three. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Fultz looking around. There's the lob to Carter. Fultz finds Carter.
Super.
Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
Wendell Carter Jr., it matters not where he is on the floor, right? This guy's touch is excellent. Sometimes a nice inside shot, yeah, give me an easy two.
Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Anthony, the pass to Okeke. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
That's in there.
We have seen more than just a willingness from Cole Anthony to share the basketball. We've seen a real aptitude in this regard.
And still a close game as the first quarter.
Le match il est chaud les gars. Ici nous sommes
Magic out in front, up by 3.
Nous sommes en territoire ennemi. Puisqu'on joue chez les Wolves.
In just a moment.
Les Wolves sont prêts à nous bouffer tout cru les gars. Tout cru.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for Orlando, the guard set is Fultz and Suggs. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. And it's Bamba in at the pivot spot, man in the middle. Magic leading by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
No.
Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Gobert. Wagner kicks to Fultz. Clock at 6. Bamba in the high post. Yep, it counts. Bamba's got the first basket of the second quarter for Orlando.
Well, don't let that lean frame fool you. Mo Bamba able to muscle through contact. Nice.
That was the 2K try. As that move deserved another look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Prince against Wagner. McLaughlin, the pass to Gobert. Here's Noel. Got a hand on it.
Sometimes you need excellent anticipation defensively to get your hand on a shot. Jalen Suggs, nice
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Counted, and the Orlando lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Towns.
One thing you have to respect is how efficient and consistent Cat is on the interior. This guy understands where his advantages lie.
And now the first timeout call here for the Magic. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And it's good, 2 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
2 minutes.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
C'est Anthony Towns.
Here's Towns.
Super banquero.
Second chance shot. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time
super la défense, les gars.
back mode.
And the ball's
Jump ball.
So we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. Jump ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection.
Malheureusement pour moi, les gars.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Sans faute. On a le jump ball.
And Minnesota has possession. Here's McLaughlin. It's rebounded by Fultz. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's off to Charlotte for this game as they take on the Hornets. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
This is a demonstration of how dangerous Jalen Suggs can be when he decides to take it to the rack with strength.
Timeout.
Minnesota calls timeout. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. And Daryl Carter, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. Okiki's checked in for Franz Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Suggs kicks to Anthony. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Anthony's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is unafraid to take on anybody willing to finish through contact. Yes, sir.
Russell passes to Reed. Now McDaniels from about 16. Rebounded by Isaac.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Carter with the 3.
Good back, good back.
One's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. And that's a foul. It's called by Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Défense désorganisée, c'est pas cool, hein.
Here's Russell.
This is where you see Carter Jr.'s length, athleticism, and commitment to defense really have an impact.
Non, 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 non. Ça, c'est la spécialité des Paolo Banchero.
Carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Quelle que soit la distance, il met le aller-où.
Misses the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played like didn't play well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, when we make those layups, we should be fine.
And see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead. A nice show of force by them. Shaq, what'd you think about the Magic? And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Shaquille O'Neal avec ses grimaces.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Lineup for Minnesota.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
And to see your son, Greg, find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I'm proud of him and happy as well.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Prince. Pass to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Yeah, the step back. That one a little long. Magic leading by 13. And Carroll passes to Wagner. Towns with the steal. Anthony against Russell. The pass to Towns.
Super défense Magic, yeah.
And there's the foul. And it's on Torian Prince.
Ça va être à nous, les gars. Super défense Magic. C'est beau, ça.
The play and got there first.
Minnesota making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Fultz is checked in. The Magic again can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 13. Prince in the corner. A 3. Rebounded by Anthony. Throws it up high. Deft touch on the alley-oop. I've already said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much.
No! And McLaughlin gets it to go. 1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Fultz kicks to Wagner. Bamba inside. Guarded by Prince. Here's Fultz. Off target with his 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Prince wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot. Prince has got his first basket.
Les gars, on arrête ça.
Skill to be able to move without the basketball. Torian Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Torian Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Torian is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
Looking at it out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's McDaniels in for Jordan McLaughlin. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Here's Wagner, and he makes good on the layup.
C'est vous, les gars. C'est vous, les gars.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Noel. Got a piece of it.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
Orlando leading by 13. Driving in. There's the lob to Carter. Out to Anthony. Orlando moving the ball around. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And then Carter with the dunk.
Carter Jr. rises up, gets the ball mid-flight and sends it home.
Here's Noel. Covered by Anthony. Outside, Towns. Out to the right wing. And here's Anderson for 3. Can't get it to fall. So it's Orlando finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Magic est en train de manger les Wolves.
Their defense has been stifling.
Magic est en train de bouffer les Wolves, les gars.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Anthony.
Mais qu'est-ce que j'ai fait?
And there's the whistle. 3
C'est
seconds.
pas vrai. J'ai carrément oublié la 3 secondes de violation. C'est pas vrai.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Ouh là là, il a
And this is
enlevé,
how
hein.
you
Sans faute, les
protect
gars.
and grow a lead by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Timberwolves trail by 15. It's stolen by Banchero. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Yeah! Magic est en feu, les gars. Super beau bomba. Ah, devant Gobert. Il a réussi son pari devant
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Kicks it to Prince. Passes it to Gobert.
Nah.
Count it.
Gobert has a big frame. Make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Pass to Banchero. Here's Suggs. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Kyle Anderson. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Their fast break plays seem unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And here's Prince outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
D'accord, ok, la balle est morte. J'ai cherché un bon alley-oop, mais trop tard pour Banchero.
Magic timeout call. Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
There's a check-in for Franz Wagner. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Le mec, il a défendu son champ.
That's miscommunication.
Ouais, j'adore sa
rarely
défense.
see that happen.
Super.
Timberwolves trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The drive by Russell. No good that time. And Orlando will come the other way. Harris outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Banked in on
Super,
the
Gary Harris.
Harris has got his first 2 points of the night.
The assist.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Prince against Harris. Now here's Prince. He's guarded closely. Launches a 3.
Super.
Noel, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Paolo
Banchero.
Banchero.
A few times
On
today,
appelle ça
guys,
dunk sans
the
élan.
defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And the
Dunk sans
Timberwolves
élan,
call
les gars.
time here. They trail by 19. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. And
Cole
now,
Anthony,
let's
long
take a
du
look
match.
at the New Balance player of the game, Cole Anthony.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Pass to Dozier from deep. Kept alive, Minnesota. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
Il a dépassé la défense des Mo Bamba, les gars. Et il allait provoquer la faute. Ouais, c'est bien joué.
The first free throw is good. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
And here's Anthony for 3.
Ouais.
Gets it to go from
Super
beyond
3 points, les
the
gars.
arc. And the Magic lead by 20.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Orlando.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games.
Non, mais vous allez pas faire ça, Magic.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Cole
Oh, mais il a
Anthony.
fait quoi? Il a fait quoi, Banchero?
This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rivers checked in, so Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Bamba. Cole comes in for Banchero.
La défense est désorganisée.
Jonathan Isaac is
La
checked in for
défense très chère, les
Suggs.
gars.
And it's Hampton for Cole Anthony. Here's Isaac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
Jonathan Isaac.
That's good from Isaac. And both free throws good for Isaac.
Et voilà qu'on a bouffé les Wolves sur le terrain. On a bouffé les Wolves sur le terrain, les gars. On a petit. Pour le plaisir, les gars. Pour le plaisir, les gars. Pour le plaisir, les gars.
Making every effort to put this game
Pour le plaisir, les gars.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his
Pour le
part.
plaisir, les gars.
Love what you're seeing from them
C'est pas
tonight.
pour ça.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come
Terminé le match en beauté, les gars. On a fini le match en beauté.
Says I think Greg an awful lot about this team.
Yeah. By himself.
at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Non, c'était beau, les gars. Les Magic ont bouffé les Wolves sur le terrain. À Minneapolis, on a bouffé les Wolves. Ok, ciao les gars. Abonnez-vous, laissez des likes et puis ciao. Pour la prochaine fois.